and it was just created for that purpose. And I remember seeing it live, and I was astounded. I had never seen anything like it. It just blew me away. And the success of the thing persuaded the producers to turn it into a fully fledged stage show, and the rest, of course, is history. It's been all over the world. There are several different troupes, several different companies doing river dance simultaneously in different parts of the world. And of course, there's the spin-off shows. The point about it is that the stepping is just traditional stepping, very, very advanced and complex, but based on the traditional stepping. We have a couple of dancers here who can do it. I was astonished on Saturday when I saw them. The choreography otherwise is modern, and the music is modern. The music is actually based on Balkan rhythms. That's not Irish, that's Balkan. The man who wrote the music for Riverdance, he had earlier produced records for a singer popular in Ireland, Andy Irvine, who had travelled throughout the Balkans in the 60s and 70s, learning music. He learned to play the bouzouki, I think in Bulgaria, not in Greece, and he brought the bouzouki back to Ireland and introduced it into Irish music. Since the late 60s, Irish music has included the bouzouki, for instance, another innovation. And it's a very successful introduction into Irish music. But this man, singer and instrumentalist, Andy Irvine, learned these rhythms in this part of the world and used to perform them in Ireland. Bill Whelan produced his records and got this taste for Balkan rhythm, and when he came to write the music for Riverdance, he used Balkan rhythms for the Riverdance. So when you listen to the Riverdance music, it's your own music you're hearing. So that's the end of the entertainment, I'm afraid. It's on to the thesis at this stage. I'm focusing on one form of this dance, and that's the set dancing. And the question is, how old is it? Where did it come from? Well, the Battle of Waterloo was in 1815, and once Paris was occupied and pacified by the Allies, the English upper classes went there because it was an attractive city. Not touched by the war, it was intact, it was functioning. So the ladies, lords and ladies of English society, went there for the season. And there they learned the French fashionable dance, the quadrille. And apparently there was only one, a quadrille. It was a single dance among a host of other things like the contredanse and the cotillon and so on. Lady Jersey, the woman in the mauve Empire Line dress, brought the dance back to England, and she brought it back to this establishment here in the corner of Almack's of Mayfair, where she was the virtual dictator. She determined who got in and who didn't get in. She once turned away the Duke of Wellington, for instance, because she objected to the boots he was wearing. So she had absolute say in that establishment, although it was a commercial establishment and she was an aristocrat. But she deigned to grace the place. Anyway, that was the first season of quadrilles. It would have been approximately early 1816 by the time the season started in London. So that's the first instance of this kind of dancing being danced in Britain or Ireland. But Ireland and Britain were a united country at the time, so whatever became fashionable in London quickly became fashionable in Dublin and in all the grand houses. So very quickly, quadrilles were being danced in Ireland as well. And the very next year, a new form of quadrille,